In this video, we are going to learn how to create your first AI agent in C Sharp using Microsoft's Agent Framework and Azure OpenAI models. The tutorial is divided into two simple, practical steps so you can easily follow along. Even if you are new to the framework, we will use GPT-5 as our language model, and by the end of this video, you will have an AI agent capable of writing creative stories from user input. So let's get started. So the first step is to go to ai.azure.com and you need to sign in. So if you are signing the first time, if you don't have any resource already created, then you'll see similar interface. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's navigate to all resources and create new. We'll choose Azure AI Foundry resource. Let's give it a proper name. Code Street Demo. Then the project would be created with this name, and subscription you can choose based on your subscription. I'm using pay as you go. Then you can give any name to Azure AI Foundry resource here. You can choose your reason. Okay. So for me, this looks good. Let's create. It's going to take some 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. It has been created. Now the next step is we need to come to models and endpoints to deploy the model. So we are going to deploy GPT-5 mini for this project. So let's create one deploy model and deploy base model. Here we'll see all the list which is available. So we need to choose GPT-5 mini. That's fast and it can be quickly deploy here. So let's confirm GPT-5 mini and everything is fine. You can customize if you know some settings, but yeah, for this demo, we are good. So let's deploy. Perfect. So now the next step is to open VS Code and create new project. So let's here and create .NET project and console app. Let's choose that. Let's come to downloads and let's write this as Agent Framework demo. Enter. I'm choosing like SLN, create project. Okay, that's a straightforward process. And next one is let's open this Solution Explorer. So we'll be needed three NuGet packages. We are also going to use the preview one, which is not yet released because Microsoft Agent Framework is not yet public release. It's still in the preview. So we need to come to the preferences settings. Here you can search for NuGet and we need to enable this include pre-release package version. If you don't tick, then you will not be able to get the version which is not yet released by Microsoft. Okay. Then let's try to install those NuGet packages. And the first package is azure.ai.openai. Yeah. All right. This is still in the beta, so let's click that. Okay. Next one is azure.identity. Let's use the latest one. And the last one is Microsoft agents.ai.openai. So, okay. Now let's use this preview one, which is the latest, and we are good. Let's import namespace first. So azure.ai.openai. Next one is OpenAI, and the last one is using system.client model. Okay. So these all namespaces would be required. Now let's come back to the Azure and grab the API key and endpoint. Let's define three variable here. One is for deployment name and okay, endpoint and API key. Okay, so we are going to use GPT-5 mini. You can see this model name, and next one is let's copy this API key. Okay, and we can just grab the endpoint from here. Okay, so now creating the Azure OpenAI client. Azure OpenAI client equals to new Azure OpenAI client. Perfect. And here we need to use API key credentials. Okay. Now next one is let's create the agent, and here let's write like a story agent equals to client dot get chat client. Here we need to pass the deployment name. Okay, then create AI agent. Here we need to write, and then instructions. Okay, and next one is the name. So let's give it as a name, a story writer. That is perfect. Let's start taking for the user input, and this is fine. Can just take this. This is perfect other than this line, so let's remove this. And here we need where let's say story async dot run async and user input. That's perfect. And here we need to write like story dot text. Okay, and let me just change the color. Console dot foreground color equals green. Okay, so at least we can just differentiate. And let me change here also to cyan. Okay, now it's time to run this application and see the output. Here it's asking us to write a story, so let's give some prompt here. Once upon a time, and let's wait. It's taking. Oh, that's nice. It's a big story. Once upon a time was not beginning in the job. I mean, this is the whole story. It's very nice. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, I mean, as part of this agent framework demo, like we can see, it's getting generated the story. So now let's see a streaming response. Okay, here getting a streaming response is very easy. Okay, so let's try that. I'm just commenting this part here, and let's write the code for streaming. Like when await and for each. Oh, it knows everything, man. I mean, this suggestion is really helpful. Now we just need to change here to stream dot run streaming async. Let's remove this line is not required. Okay, and let's put this line after this. Okay, so we'll have a better readability. Okay, perfect. Now let me run once again. Let's give this time a cute cat. Okay, here I will just correct generating story. Okay, now we can see the response. Okay, perfect. We can ask for another story. Let's Ask a cute girl. Now let's see. Yeah, perfect. Let me just summarize what we have done here. So first we had imported these all required namespaces. So deployment name is the model name which we have deployed here. The endpoint you can get it from here. Okay, you can try to even use this one also. Okay, there is no harm by using this. And the last one is the API key, which also we got from here. Okay, and this resource I created just for the demo. Okay, so if you try to use this API key and all, it would not work. So make sure you create by your own. Okay, so as part of this video, we are using Azure API key credentials. Now we have just created so AI agent, which is coming from the Microsoft dot agents.ai, which is the new framework we are talking about. So, and then we are creating the AI agent, we are passing the instructions, we are passing the agent name, and we are just taking the user input here, and whatever user has provided, we are assigning to this user, and we are passing. So it's a very straightforward code, and I hope it's clear to you. If you have any doubt, any query, please feel free to ask in the comment box. I will try to answer as soon as possible. So that's all for today. And in the upcoming series of this Microsoft AI agent, I'm going to bring a lot of small use cases. Like in the next video, I will bring multi-agent, then how to use tools, and many more. So make sure you follow the video if you are really interested, and do subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.